Hello and welcome to Codition. Today we will be talking about billing automation. So this automation will help you generate bill in bulk. So let me show you what I mean. So let me go here and then just click on generate bill. So it is going to generate 3 bills for now. Okay. So now you can see that there is a invoice being generated for 2 items. Now it has also created PDF files. If I go to invoices tab here, you can see there are PDF files which are also being generated here. So let me show you how we have to do here. So first of all, we have to write active in front of the customers that we want to generate bill for. So these are the customer IDs which are unique, and then we have same IDs repeated in services here, and then we have the same IDs repeated here in the expenses. One thing you have to keep in mind, we cannot rename these columns because these are connected with the script. Similarly here we should not rename these columns names. These names should not be changed, and similarly here we should not rename any of these columns. If you want to rename, then we have to make changes in the code. Now you can see that 3 invoices has been generated. Let me just delete these invoices. So delete client generated invoices. One more thing we have to keep in mind, in this particular automation we are using XX to identify the client ID sheet. So whenever you are changing this, we have to make some changes in the code accordingly. Alright, so let us generate some more sheets here. Generate invoice, create in bulk. Okay, 7 invoices generated, great. So you can also see these 7 invoices here in the invoice tab, and these are the invoices that are being generated here. So there is a template, invoice template. If we go here, you will see the invoice template, how this is working. You can rename this information, but you should not delete any of the columns or rows because those are used in the script. So here you can change this, you can change this information. Now let us go to the code a bit. So here are few information, the code. So this is one thing called as email override. So we will also send emails using this. So if you use email override as true, it will send the email to you, and your email here, or maybe your email here. So you can see there are some emails being sent to me that I was generating previously. Some emails being sent to me. Now let us go to invoice module. This is the invoice module which starts, then we have this menu, then we have utilities, then PDF generation module. So let us come here. So if you look over here very carefully, these are the column names that we are using. Like, so if we rename any of the column name, so it might throw an error. So if you are an expert, you can do that and then make changes accordingly. So let us have a look at the menu here. So all these modules are being uploaded on the GitHub. Let us go to GitHub. You will see all the modules over here. And let me have a look at GitHub. What it do is generate email in bulk, multiple services. Okay, one more thing I want to show you. For example, you have generated this invoice like this one. Let me hide this template for now so that we don't make any changes accidentally. So let us say this invoice is being generated, but I'm not sure about the amount because there was something else as well. So let us say this was 1,500. This is the actual invoice. So one thing to regenerate this invoice is I can have a look at the client name Mary Wright, and I can just remove active from all the sheets and find Mary Wright and write active here. Always note that active, when you type active, A should be in capital letter. So we can regenerate this. And other option is just go to this file Merivwrite and go to invoice generator and then choose this single, create single invoice. So if you hit this one, this is going to generate invoice for this active sheet. And let us have a look. Okay, so it has generated an invoice for Merivwrite, and let us have a look. So see, for this particular customer we have generated an individual invoice, sorry. Alright, let us go back here. Multiple combined sheet with expenses, multiple services combined with expenses, sheets and PDF generated together for transparent views. So you will get three files here. One is this sheet, one is the PDF file, and one is the email option, which we can do from here. So let me just show you that how this works. We can just, these are the files, you know, the PDF links are here. These are the files which will be sent for email. So for example, I want to just send email for the first one. You can just choose this one and send email. So here if we put this override as false, then it is going to send email to Merivwrite directly. So let us come back to the GitHub. Active customers I have shown you. Then there is an option that green indicator. Whenever the billing is done, you will see a green indicator over here. Then we have option to clear all sheets and delete generated sheets. So this one I have already shown you. So if you click on this clear all input output data, it is going to clear clients data, services data, and expenses data, and invoice as well, I guess. One second, let me just have a look how it is working. Clear output data, it is going to clear invoice sheet, expense sheet, service sheet, invoice sheet is also included. So all these 4 sheets data will be cleared. Let us see the other option, delete client invoice, which will delete all the generated sheets over here. So right now you see my invoice start from XX because my client ID is XX. But in your case, your client ID could be something else, right? So if we have to change that, in that case, what we have to go to MISC function, and we have to look for XX over here. So you have to enter the 2 letters of your client ID here, so that it deletes only those files. Otherwise it might delete some other file accidentally as well. So delete client sheet, here it is XX. So if your client ID is something else, which starts from, you know, AA or something like that, you can change over here. Alright, so this was something I wanted to show you. Correct your individual sheet and send that I have shown you. We can select a particular sheet and then send it, and then send email either to yourself and directly to the client. Okay. Alright, so you can get this on GitHub, and if you face any issues or if you have any questions, you can write in comments, and this file will also be shared so that you can have a look. Thank you for watching and have a nice day ahead. For similar kind of videos, you may subscribe.